Welcome to the Color of Success podcast. I'm your host, Dr. Stephanie J. Wong. Many of us are feeling a wide range of emotions: sadness, anger, fear, sometimes hopelessness and helplessness. This season, we will be exploring all the feelings and ways to empower each other to take action. So, let's go. Game on. Hi, everyone. Thank you for being here. I'm Dr. Stephanie G. Wong of Color of Success.
Hi,
Hello.
Doctor.
Hi, Doctor.
Are you, what is your doctorate in? I'm curious, yes.
Clinical psychology.
Yes, my favorite.
Oh, come on.
Yeah. Don't open us up
I'm going to analyze you today. Yep.
I love that. Let's psychoanalyze this movie.
Let's do it.
My gosh.
Yes, absolutely. Well, thank you so much, Angel. Thank you for including a child psychologist character in the movie, especially calling Jason Momoa or Johnny a arrested narcissist. I was like, okay, clock it.
Arrested narcissist. Shout out to Jonathan Tropper, who wrote that character to be a child psychologist. That's funny.
Absolutely. Well, how did you balance filming that character in an action comedy movie?
I feel like action comedy movies are lacking more characters like that because, it's very hard to understand some of the psychology, especially when it comes to, I love that you talk about this because my approach to character, I like to consider it very psychology based. And for me, it was always like this movie is not about two brothers trying to solve a crime. It's about two brothers healing childhood trauma. And when you put in the context of character, the plot's still the same. But then you start to add a little bit more weight as to is the action, is the violence, is the humor, or the nihilism, or even the perfect family, are those masks that we put ourselves because we want to avoid any confrontation. And until you tear down those masks, you cannot have an authentic or a realistic healing or a process to start healing. So for me, on the psychological aspect of it all, I really wanted to honor that while you can still have that, and you can still have badass action, you can still have brutal, dark comedy, and not just between the two brothers, but also between the relationships that they embark in the journey.
Well, I could have said it better. You're probably a psychologist in another life, talking about generational trauma. And, I think it's hard to turn off my psychologist brain. And so I saw those different layers. So it definitely shined through. Morena. Hey, Baddie. Hey, Baddie. So how did you approach Valentina in terms of standing toe-to-toe with Jason Momoa or Johnny and letting your identity shine through?
Well, I mean, this may be shocking to you, but as a woman growing up in this world,
No way. Let's unpack this in 2 minutes.
Exactly. I need more time. The amount of infantilized men that I've met in my life. It just drawing from experience, really. It was great. It was fun to work that out. It was fun to imbue some of my experiences, but also just really push it over the edge with where she is and who she was. And they're such opposites, these people, but they're obviously attracted to each other and there's something that connects them, but probably her childhood traumas, And I think seeing them, all colors of their relationship in this movie gave me so much of a playground to really explore. And I truly enjoyed the psychology of figuring out where she is, where he is, where they're going, where they're not going, the whole action sequence in the car where they're fighting for their lives, but their relationship is also at the forefront of it. They're so angry at each other, but love each other, but all the complications there. It was great.
Okay, well, I'm going to gush. Jacob, thank you so much. You're more than welcome to come back and talk about all of that for sure. You are my anger translator. My family would kill me if I didn't say it. We absolutely love you. You made me a mommy Shiro today by being here. Lastly, yeah, they love you.
Oh, thank you.
how did you approach cussing all the time and still, having impactful statements? And I'll wrap it up.
I mean, it wasn't that hard to swear. I feel like everyone swears a lot. I think if anything, it's hard to not swear. So I think, if anything,
Yes.
that really freed me up to like really just be open. And I think Pika is really not layered in a sense where, you're not really understanding what he's thinking. I think he says what he's thinking all the time. So I think in that sense, he was just very open and had just no idea what kind of ride that he was going to go on. And he should have just stopped acting like a tough guy from the beginning. So he could have just went home and forgot about the whole story.
Well, you mentioned something earlier about like how, Pika's character is always trying to be
Yes,
like the badass from the.
he's always trying to. He
he's-
was just always trying to be confident when like he was really fucking scared.
Yeah.
And, I think just being around big macho guys, he tried to be strong, but he tried his best to hold it up in the end, and in the end, he probably shit his pants. So so yeah.
Well, on that note, thank you so much for being here. And I love you all. So thank you.
so much.
Thank you for listening. We would love for you to subscribe to the podcast and join our community on all our socials at colorsuccesspodcast.com. Looking forward to you checking out my memoir, Cancel the Filter, Realities of a Psychologist, Podcaster, and Working Mother of Color on Amazon and wherever books are sold. I'd love to hear your Cancel the Filter moments.
I can give 'em more, 'cause when I'm on the field, it's game on.